Hey guys, I got with the picks. It is Friday afternoon. I gave out a few picks off TikTok the last couple of days. There was no winning, there was no losing. I gave out 4 games yesterday. We went 2-2, and I gave out 2 games the day before that. Went 1-1. So obviously a little bit came off of us in the negative because of the juice. I have one play tonight. It's in college basketball. We're looking at New Mexico going to San Jose State. San Jose State minus 1.5. The last time these two teams played, New Mexico handled them pretty badly. But we're going to talk about now here and what's going on now. New Mexico, they've lost 4 straight. 3 of them were by double digits. They lost their last game to a bad Wyoming team at home by 14. And they were given 10 points in that game. Respectfully so. But they lost by 14 at home. San Jose State, they've won their last 2 versus pretty good teams that should both get in a tournament, I expect. They beat a Utah State team that shoots the 3 as good as anybody in the country, in a UNLV team that is scrappy and good. And they also beat the same Wyoming team a few weeks back that New Mexico lost to by 14 at home. San Jose State handled them by 20. I think you see where I'm going with this. It's in sports, it's hard to look at a whole body of work, especially in college basketball. A lot of traveling, day in, day out, younger kids. We want to look at what you're as good as your last game. You're as good as your last 3 games. You're as good as I want to take a sample like that, and I want to look at really what's going on with them. And what I see in this game is I see one team that started out the year arguably the hottest team in the country. Go back and look. I mean, they won everything for 15 straight games. I mean, didn't take an L anywhere. San Jose State, not typically the same way. You know, they trudged their way. They got their wins. They got their losses. But right now, playing form, New Mexico is not playing the same basketball as San Jose State. The first time these two teams played, if I'm not mistaken, New Mexico won by about 20 points. So just off that game alone, going to San Jose State, if we're just basing it off that game, San Jose State should be getting 6.5, 7 points at home. And we're not basing it off that. We're basing on what's going on with them now. New Mexico does not look good. San Jose State looks good, and they're at home. And if you've watched some other, I don't know, so-called, whatever you want to call them, cappers or study games or whatever, 9 out of 10 people are on New Mexico. And I understand why. I mean, they have some star power on that team, Mashburn. San Jose State, not so much. San Jose State is a far better team right now today. And obviously you know what our pick is tonight. It's San Jose State minus the 1.5. Guys, I want to thank you for your comments, your likes, your shares, everything. Continue to do what you do, and I'm going to continue to bring you great content with high percentage winners. You already know what I'm going to do until I get back to you. We're going to get back to getting this cash.